Shalom, shalom. Let me check. Make sure. Let me see if we live. Is we live? Is we live? Let me check. Let me get this. Okay, everything is clear. Okay, everything is clear. Okay. So first and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem HaKadosh. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, teach well through the Spirit. Mighty Shalom to the hopeful elect in the same Spirit. Lord willing as a whole that you all continue in sound doctrine. Shalom to the Aquaf, the sister of his faith and his truth. Lord willing that you continue to pursue your lot, which is being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. And Lord willing, through the power and the Spirit of Yahweh Shai, this is an edifying lesson, through the Spirit. This motivation, this inspiration, this right here just hit. I had got this notification, in the notification area where the alarm is, and Amaman Gabar posted this, and I'm like, hold on, let me watch this. And I watched it. It hit. This is Apostle Tahar, and every word, every detail that he says, it hit. I'm not going to play it on the actual YouTube on the laptop. I'm going to play it behind the scene on my phone. But you get to see right here what I'm playing. It's right on the screen. I'm going to just play it behind the scenes so the computer doesn't freeze. So Lord willing, it's still going to be edifying motivation. And I'm going to do a lesson. You see the title. We are where we're supposed to be. This truth is our appointed place. This is the target. This is our destination that's going to lead us to an everlasting direction. Okay, but all praise to Yahweh Shemashai. Allow me to see this. Here we go.
Thinking about this the other day, I said, there ain't no guarantee for me to make it or any of y'all to make it. That's why you got to keep diligent. And it was fear in my heart. Like, what if you don't make it? And my mind, well, I said, well, there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm gonna keep being diligent, Brodies. I'm gonna stay diligent because of the fear. I do it because this all. I had a movie Officer and a Gentleman. Lou Gossip said, why do you want to? Why you want to be a Marine or the Air Force? I think it was the Air Force Academy. A training camp, and he said, because this guy said, I want to fly jets, and Lou Gossip said, my grandmother wanted to fly jets, and then he said, why you here? Why you here? He said, you ain't got no friends, you got customers. Anyway, he got a too. He played the hell out of the drill sergeant, and he said, I ain't got nowhere else to go. I got nowhere else to go. Well, guess what? Why am I in Israel? Because I ain't got nowhere else to go. Where am I gonna go? We're gonna get with Sarnet and them and be a black conscious person. Hang out with Yaki. Let me do herbal shows with Yaki. And this is where I'm supposed to be, man. I ain't got no place. What the fuck am I gonna do doing something else? This is all I know. This is a part of me. Y'all can't get out of this. I'm going somewhere else. The Tahar, that's you, Elder Tahar. Pastor Tahar. Yeah. I haven't drove the New York City train system in years, but I used to get on, use them trains I'm talking about before the I'll use Uber. I got money in my account, Uber account, so I'll hop in an Uber. But if I'm in the city, this is we talking about 10 years ago. Get on the train. There's always somebody. You Tahar, right? Yeah, I know. I'll be watching your video, and at first you be like, is this nigga a friend or foe? Anyway, I'm sorry. I can't get out of this. Anywhere like vocab. Vocab can't be an atheist because people, that ain't you, vocab. You don't believe in God no more. He's stuck to what he got to do.
2 Peter chapter 1, verse 10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. Or if ye do these things, ye shall never fail. That right there is motivation. It's nowhere else for us to go. It's nowhere else for us to go. I'm about to go to that 2 Peter's real quick before we go to Ecclesiastes 1 and 10. Okay. We're going to read this in the KJV. We already kind of just read it in the KJV. I'm going to read this in the NLT. It says, so dear brothers and sisters, work hard to prove that you really are among those the Most High has called and chosen. Do these things and you will never fall away. And the more you be diligent, this is why you don't want to leave this truth. You don't never find an exit. No excuse. This is something real, right? And just because of this, what I'm going to actually do on the other side, Salaki, let me actually Salaki family. Salaki, hold on one second. Get into it. So again, Salaki for the YouTube, but 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 10 again in the NLT. So dear brothers and sisters, work hard to prove that you really are among those the Most High has called and chosen. Do these things and you will never fail, right? Do these things. Prove yourself daily. This is why, you men, you women, those that's truly serious about this faith, you haven't came with any thought of leaving this truth. You don't think of a second plane. You don't make excuses on, like, I got to do this, I got to do that. The true elect don't make excuses. They keep going. They keep trying to show their worth to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. We have to be diligent, okay? Especially when you serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, you got to know this is bigger than yourself, especially if you have children in this faith. This is Ecclesiastes, Salaki. Let's get the 3rd chapter. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time, to every purpose under the sun. This walk is not a random walk. Oh, you know what? I think today I'm going to decide to go take a random walk. No, this is not random. This was a predestined walk, okay? Coming into this truth is an appointment, not an accident. This is an appointment. What is you getting ready for? When you do appointment, you sit in the waiting room ready to be called. Okay? The Lord called you. Now you making your way into the back of the office so you can get your physical, or you see in the dental, or if you at the hospital. We're about to get ready to go see Hamashiach Yahushai. Technically, let's get Revelations, the 19th chapter. I think this is the verse we actually want. What Apostle Tahar said hit. Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him. For the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife had made herself ready. Right? She's making herself ready by staying where she need to stay. Let me replay that again.
You know, I was thinking about this the other day. I said, there ain't no guarantee for me to make it or any of y'all to make it. That's why you got to keep diligent. And it was fear in my heart. Like, what if you don't make it? And my mind, well, I said, well, there's nothing I can do about it. So
see, and if we don't make it, it's nothing you can do about it. But the fear of Yahweh Hashem Shai should push you to do the most to make yourself worthy unto Yahweh Hashem Shai. Even though works is not going to get us in, those that fear the Lord is going to do the work. They're going to make their actions known. They're going to have faith in him. They're going to count on him, right? When it feels like ain't nobody there, right? And some people, when they think about serving the Lord, they be like, I get serving the Lord, but that's not paying the bills. But before you came to serve the Lord, was you not paying your bills? Before you came to serve the Lord, was you not having a job? It's brothers that like cars. Do you not have that car, right? When I came in this truth, I didn't care about relationships. Okay, cool. You probably was in the world, but when you came in this truth, you seen things different. It's nothing outside this truth that's really for us, that's getting us closer to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
Keep being diligent, bro. Brodies, and it was fear in my heart. Like, what if you don't make it? And my mind, well, I said, well, there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm gonna keep being diligent, bro. Brodies, I'm gonna stay diligent.
That's what you're gonna do. We should stay diligent. For the bride to get ready, what does she have to do? She has to stay diligent, right? What Apostle Tahar was saying, yo, if the lamb is getting ready, that means the elect is staying diligent. Okay? We were chosen and placed here by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Let's get the classic in St. John, the 15th chapter, verse 16. You were set up. Again, remember that word that I always do in every lesson. Election in the Greek eklege, divine selection as a strong definition. St. John 15 and 16, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, not that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it unto you. We didn't find this truth. We were called unto it. You know how many times I was looking, I was trying to find not this type of truth, but I was trying to find the truth in Illuminati. Like, when are they going to slip on themselves? When are they going to reveal who these people is? And this and this and that. I'm trying to find all the secret codes, but I was going the wrong direction. He chose me, and I was finding that you can't find the truth if you, how can you find the truth if you don't have the knowledge of the truth? That means you have to be called in this. You have to be navigated. You have to be directed towards this. Okay? Let's get Romans, the 8th chapter, and verse 28. Let's get to it real quick. Lord willing, the computer move quick. This is Romans 8 and 28. It says, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Most High. Love is an action. Right? Deed in truth. 1 John 3 and 18. To them who are the called according to his purpose. Right? The actions that you make in your faith, the action that you make in the ministry, to them who are called according to his purpose. Those that are truly called towards Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's purpose, to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's will, is going to finish work. Wait, that sounds familiar. Didn't Yahushai in the 4th chapter speak about doing the work of his Father? Those that are called are going to be working diligent until they finish it. This is St. John chapter 4, starting at verse 32. But he said unto them, I have meat to eat that ye know not of. Therefore said the disciples one to another, have any man brought him aught to eat? Yahushua saith unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me and to finish his work. To finish, you have to be diligent. If I'm doing a 12-hour shift and I know it's 5 hours left, I'm not about to just slouch. I'm like, man, damn, man, work could take it forever. I'm going to be diligent in my role, my position. Okay? No fooling around. Because when you fool around, you mess up something, and then that's making me and Yan re-web all over again. Water, spray. It's a whole bunch. So you have to be diligent in what the Lord set you up in. Every hardship, every loss, every separation led us to where we at right now. So if you just now coming to the truth, you've been in the truth, right? Pastor Tyron for 40 years. What does that mean? If the truth is still moving, that means we got to keep pushing forevermore. You were led to this direction, okay? If you are in this truth, you are exactly where you supposed to be. That should feel good in your heart, right? I'm in the right place. You know, in the world, you always be at the wrong place at the wrong time. This is the right place at the right time. The elect were reserved for this time. Ecclesiastes 3:11. He hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he hath set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that the Most High maketh from the beginning to the end. Isaiah 46:10. He declares the end from the beginning. The Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Shai, is going to do all his pleasures. The Most High timed our awakening. He timed our awakening. He timed our awakening. Right? That lets you know when you go to Habakkuk 2:3. Right? These things are supposed to be fulfilled are for appointed time. You coming to this truth was for appointed time. 2nd Ezra 7th chapter, we all come in this thing one by one at a time. In the NLT, yet the Most High has made everything beautiful for its own time. He has planted eternity in the human heart. But even so, people cannot see the whole scope of the Most High's work from the beginning. They can't. Right? But really, it's the Spirit that really allows you from what the lens that Yahweh Shemashai allows us in the scriptures. But I got to get this precept behind the scenes so the computer don't glitch. In the Apocrypha, 2nd Esdras, the 14th chapter, verse 9, it says, for thou shalt be taken away from all, and from henceforth thou shalt remain with thy son, and with such as be like thee until the times be the end. Okay? So this truth is for the end, not for the whole world. Okay? Because we're basically in that end time right now. But let's go to this precept, Matthew 22, verse 14. And it reads, it says, for many are called, but few are chosen. Not everyone can stand here. Not everyone can be at this moment, at this time right here. Not everyone can endure this doctrine at this moment in time right now. Not everyone can bear this burden at this moment in time right now. So when you really look at it, out of whoever he didn't choose, you were picked. That goes back to what I said in the other live. You know, all the things that the Lord have done for us. Let me actually get that. Psalms 126, verse 3. At the end, you get beamed up, but imagine now, right? Psalms 126, verse 3, it says, Yahweh have done great things for us, whereof we are glad. Technically, what we're reading right now, Yahweh Shema Shai just showed us what great thing he did, leading you to this truth. He really did the heavy lifting in the hard work. So serving Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai is our only true purpose. Technically, When you open up your eyes, open up your mind directly for the horizon, and you really put what's the center piece to life? It's Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Nothing else. Ecclesiastes 12, 13, 14. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. From Genesis to Revelation, from lesson to lesson, you hear the conclusion about those points. Fear the Most High, keep his commandments. These are conclusions, for this is the whole duty of man. Fear God, keep his commandments, which is law, statutes, and commandments. This is your duty, for the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. So not money, not careers, not Babylon's approval is your duty. Money is not your duty. Yes, you provide, which that's a natural thing, right? Your career is not your duty. Your career is what you're pursuing. Yes, it involves money to provide, but this is something like half of us don't have to pursue a career. You could get a job that actually paying well. You pay your bills to get your daily bread and just keep it moving. Not Babylon's approval. If Babylon is cool with it, yeah, that's it. No, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the whole conclusion of the matter. Fear the Most High, keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. That is your duty on earth. Fear Yahweh Shema Shai, keep his law, statutes, and commandments. And of course, we try to do it to the best of our ability. That's your number one duty on earth. Okay? Coming in this truth. This ministry is our duty. Whatever it comes with, this is the forefront of your life. Literally. This is why my house might be different. If everybody in my household believe and children is growing up, turning 14, 15, 16, my children better learn how to start praying. You know, basically, if I'm not doing a lesson with them, my wives better be sitting down there and getting in there and showing them pinpoint, hey, yo, get this. So that means that they should be trying to find a way where it's a sister or some way that they can master Hebrew or they can do some prayers or certain precepts, maybe off of my videos, and they should be doing their own diligence with them children and teaching them. This is your duty. If you fear the Lord, you got to put the fear in the children. You should be teaching them too, right? Keeping the commandments, right? How they gonna know if you're not pressuring? A father not gonna only say, hey, yo, let's read. You as a mother, that's the only lot you got to teach is your babies. Okay? This is your duty. That's why daily you want to find yourself doing the duties of the ministry. First speaking to you men. Okay? Luke, I was about to say 9 and 92. Luke 9 and 62. Luke chapter 9, verse 62. And it reads, and Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom. So if you're here, there is nowhere else you can go. You're already where you need to be. You're already where you need to be. You don't need to go nowhere else. Hold on. Let me play this real quick again. Let me play that part with the elders.
Can do about it. So I'm gonna keep being diligent, bro. Brodies, I'm gonna stay diligent because of the fear. I do it because it's all. Hey, the movie Officer and a Gentleman. Lou Gossip said, you know, why do you want to be a flyer? You know, why you want to be a Marine or the Air Force? I think it was the Air Force Academy or training camp. And he said, because this guy said, I want to fly jets. And Lou Gossip said, my grandmother want to fly jets. And then he said, why you here? Why you here? He said, you ain't got no friends, you got customers. Anyway, he got an Oscar for that too. He played the hell out of a drill sergeant. And he said, I ain't got nowhere else to go. I got nowhere else to go. Well, guess what?
See? That's why you here. Because you don't got nowhere else to freaking go. You don't got nowhere else to fucking go, man. When we look at this Luke 9 and 2, there's no reason why the elect is going to look back. Because ain't shit back there. Ain't shit back there, man. Anybody looking back, man, is not fit for the kingdom. Ain't shit back there. It ain't nothing back there to look at. Right? I left my family, my friends. Man, if they not walking beside you, ain't shit to look back. True family is those that's of the faith, doing the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's your family by blood. If the Lord want to set them in, he going to bring them in at his time, not your time. Who is you? Right? Who are we? We didn't even get ourselves in this. The men of the Lord, man, I'm lucky I'm able to even teach this word. I can't bring nobody in here. I can just plant and water it. That's beneficial for the sheep. But the Lord is the one that gives the increase. We teaching our children. We're planting the seed. We're watering it. It's the Lord that gives the increase. It's always him. And everything you do daily as a sheep is a reflection towards this light for somebody to learn. Philippians 3 verse 13, brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before. So I'm forgetting the things behind me, right? Because it's shit there. I press towards the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High Hamashiach Yahushai. The prize is in front of us, right? The prize is in front of us. Let's go to St. John, the 15th chapter, in verse 19. The truth separates us from the world for a reason. This truth separates us from the world, spiritually and mentally, and you get to see it a little physically. If you were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. If you feel out of place in Babylon or wherever you at, scattered four corners of the earth, speaking to the elect, that's because you are. God did, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, made you look like an oddball, out of place, disconnected. That's good. Right? In this faith, you want to be different from the world. Clap, clap. Bravo. I'm different. You don't want to be like the world. You don't want to have attachments. Because anybody that's a friend of the world is an enemy towards Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. James 4:4. 2 Corinthians 6:17. Wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate. Saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and touch not the unclean things, and I will receive you. This truth pulls us out of what? Old friendships, old mindsets, old goals, old sins, because this is where we belong now. This is it for us. Okay? Old friendships is something that you have a disconnect. You can still be connected to a friend, but the more you grow in the spirit, now, of course, you're going to desire your friends to come in this truth. They might actually stick around. Through the spirit, that could be your motivation. If you have a friend that's always around, they might link. They might cleave to this thing at the last few seconds. And it's all Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai that got you still communicating with these people. Some of us cold turkey cut people where you haven't heard from them in 6 months. A month, 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. The Lord didn't set them up in the place where you at. He set them where they need to be, where he wanted them at. Okay? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai orders our steps into this walk. You don't order shit. I'm just being honest. Sorry. I'm sorry, but not sorry. You don't order nothing. You might order a slice of pizza. You might order some chicken wings. You might order something on Amazon or TikTok, but you ain't ordering nothing on there. The Lord ordered our steps. Proverbs 20:24. Man's going out of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? How you going to understand you? You can't even understand your own way. Okay, let me get something that lines with that. Psalms 37 verse 23. The steps of a good man. Are you a good man? Are ordered by Yahweh, and he delighteth in his ways. Wait, a good man. A faithful man of Yahweh Shema Shai is delighted in the direction Yahweh Shema Shai leading them. I don't want to leave out of this. I don't want to leave out of this. I delight where I'm at. That's a good man right there. Jeremiah 10:23. Oh Yahweh, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. Why? Because the Lord is the one that direct our steps. Okay, we got another one. I think it wasn't it. Proverbs 16:9. Let's see that one. Proverbs 16:9. It says, a man's heart deviseth his ways, but Yahweh directeth his steps. The Lord is a director. He's directing our steps. So you didn't stumble here. Yahweh Shai is a stumbling block to the unbelievers, but you didn't stumble in this truth. You weren't late like every barbecue. Everybody was set in this place at the appointed time that the Lord seen fit. You didn't miss anything. You didn't. It doesn't matter if the truth came in 1969, you was born in 1970. You didn't miss nothing. The truth been around and you was born in 1855. You didn't miss nothing. You came at the right time. Okay, you born in 1991, but you didn't come into the truth until 2015. You didn't miss nothing. The Lord set you up when he wanted to. I know we human. Oh man, I wish I would have came in here early. Yeah, but the Lord didn't see it fit for you. So he chose way better. The way we was living back then, it would have been way tougher. Maybe the Lord seen fit. You're going to be more than ready when things start to grow and process. This truth was around before cell phones. When you had to run to your house to go talk to your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your friends or whatever the heck you was doing, you had to run home to get on the phone. Or if you had the little pagers, the truth been around for a minute, but the Lord chose every time that each one of us got in this thing. So this truth is our refuge, our safety. This is what's hiding us. Hide and go seek. This is what's keeping us hiding. This is what's keeping us low, right? This truth, the more you grow in it, the more humble you get, the more patient you are. Psalms 91 verse 1. He that dwelleth in a secret place. This is a secret place, this truth. Why is it a secret? Because everybody can't get in it. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. This truth is covering us, right? Let's get Isaiah. Let's get another classic. Isaiah 33:6. It's another classic. In wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. In strength of salvation, the fear of Yahweh is his treasure. Soon as you got in this truth, wisdom and knowledge was already your stability. Now that you still pushing, this is always going to be the elect stability. It ain't shit for you outside this truth. It ain't nothing. This is why you do like the more you grow. I'm seeing brothers that I know that I'm laboring with that's less on social media. When I say less, I'm not saying that they're not scrolling on it, where we just taking dumb pictures. You got videos of you playing around being goofy. You doing podcasts, right? The more you grow in this thing, you really ain't socializing with everybody on social media, you know? Because you're just seeing the same things all over again. The more you come in this truth, the more you separate. You want to go out, like you want to be on Instagram all day, because I love women. But you want to see, do I want to just see niggas just doing nigga stuff? Of course, that's going to make me more upset and angry. And the Lord allow us to see these things. Like, I can't wait for this place to be destroyed. I can't wait for it to be destroyed. Yeah, I know brothers that's saying the brother Asher always saying, I want the power to get cut off. You know a lot of things that's connected to power. You got really real men of the Lord really praying on destruction while everybody chilling and having fun. Okay, Let me just finish this. We were never meant to be anywhere else. Why? Because the Lord set us set up a direction where the true believers should be. And it was really this faith to work towards getting that crown, working towards getting that forever kingdom. Acts 4:12. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. In order to fully be saved, I don't care if you in the world, you haven't been saved. So there's one name under the earth, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, where we actually can get physically saved. You get cleansed in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Rakakwadash. But to get physically saved, this name is it. The world never gave you this name. Because if that was the case, your grandmama, your daddy, your mama, your great-great-granddaddy would have been saying Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Didn't happen. Right? You heard it from your spiritual fathers, to be truthfully honest. This is St. John, the 6th chapter, verse 68. It says, Then Simon Peter answered him, Lord, to whom shall we go? Thou hast the words of eternal life. I'm not going to continue reading more. Where the heck we going to go? Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashim Shai has the words of eternal life. Where the hell is we going? Where is you going? Right? For the sisters that can't get in order, how you can't get in order? The Lord had given you the eternal words of life. And if you ain't changing, it's because you're not caring for this, man. If you're not becoming a better parent, a better father, a better mother, you're not fully caring about this, man. If you want to become a better wife, you master your role. A wife role is not only just busting it over, just getting smashed and thrashed. No, that's not it. A real wife is a helpmeet in all angles, pushing towards that man's desire. And that's not a man's only desire on the side. Hey, a man's desire could be like, yo, I need peace. And you could give a peace where you focus on the children and it might be quiet. That's his desire. You have to master you. And you got all the keys, all the tools, scriptures, precepts. And of course, the Lord set up teachers for you where you can't make a lesson. You can go watch and find a lesson. You can make your little playlist and keep all these lessons in your arsenal so you can upgrade yourself. Don't you know every lesson is an update in your mind? Even though you're still human, you might not master every precept, but the words that you hear, the delivery, the passion, the fervent delivery, it becomes data in your temple. Again, then Simon Peter answered him, Lord, to whom shall we go? Thou hast the words of eternal life. Where the hell is any one of us going? It's nowhere else to go outside this truth where you're going to have that eternal word. This is living. Technically, any knowledge outside of Yahweh Shema Shai, it is dead knowledge. It ain't everlasting life. Those words is not divine words from Yahweh Shema Shai. They technically dead. Conversations you having with your mom, your auntie that's in the world, that's a dead freaking conversation if it's not leading to a conversation about Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So there is no B plan. There is no other doctrine. There is no safer place than serving Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, which is the destination. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is the destination. He is the location. He is the source. So stay planted where you were called. Why go somewhere else? Why go somewhere else? You wasn't called over there. You were lured. You were lured there. The smell, the fragrance lured you over there. It seduced your ass over there. Right? You were called over here. You were chosen to come over here. You were pulled away from darkness. What else in this world counseling took me from darkness. You don't even know the Heavenly Father's name. You don't even know where you come from. Oh, I went to Africa. I know who I am. So who are you? Who's the Heavenly Father and the Son name? It's only Allah. You still don't know who you is. This is unlocking doors in your mind. Wait, hold on, because I just said that. Salaki. Revelations 3:20. You're unlocking doors in your mind, not you, Yahweh Shai. Okay? Revelations 3:20. Behold, let's make sure this is correct. Red letters. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in to him and will sup with him, and he with me. To him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne, even as I also overcame and am sit with my Father in his throne and rulership. He that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. What is the door? Yahweh Shai is the door. So he's speaking about us. The door is your mind. He's knocking at your mind. And if any man hear my voice, which is the doctrine, the teaching, but in this time, it's the prophets. The prophets is the voice. The prophets are bringing the doctrine. And what is he going to do? And open the door. You have to open your mind. Allow what's being said. Stop for a minute. Stop, drop, and roll. Be like, man, what this brother saying? You stopping and giving 2 ears, being ready to listen. You listen fervently. Didn't you go reread what somebody is saying, and you have that spirit of the people of Berea? And what will Yahweh Shai do? I will come into him and will sup with him, and he with me. The more you get in knowledge, is Yahweh Shai supping with you. Oh, I saw you last week. Yo, y'all having camp again next week. Next week, come that person back at camp. You give him the YouTube, he's always on the YouTube. You got either comment, he either sharing. You like, wait, who is this brother? And then you out somewhere at the store, and that brother like, oh, hey, man, I watched your video the other day, man. That was super edifying, man. Man, I like your page, man. You got videos for videos, man. Then you got other channels that's linked to your channel, and I can still get edified. This is not about you jumping up for joy, but for those that know the scriptures, you're going to be like, yo, the Lord is supping with this man. You let Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in, but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai knew your heart, and he gave you your treasure. You had the thought of it, but you just didn't know. So Yahweh Shai enabled you. 1 Timothy chapter 1, verse 12. The same he did with Paul, he's doing with us. This is where we need to be. So stay planted where you are, right? Stay planted where you were called, right? This should be your main focus. You should be fully righteously distracted by this. 1 Corinthians 7:20. Let every man abide in the same calling wherein he was called. Abide means to remain. So let every man abide. Let every man remain in the same calling wherein he was called. That means the same doctrine, the same faith, the same walk. Okay? Following the same power in the same name. Stay here, brother. My girl. What? I got dead cousins and family. I'm going through a hard time, man. Let the dead bury the dead. Don't you see what's going on? What is we waiting for? What is we trying to go back to the world for? Ain't shit there. Don't you see America falling? It's on one mother-sucking leg. Next week, you don't know what's going to be brought. And you over there worrying about somebody dead that don't want to come in the truth. You just want to be Captain Save-A or Captain Save-A-Nigga. Literally, abide in the same calling wherein he was called. Don't leave. Don't second guess your calling. Don't envy the world. Don't romanticize. Don't be romantic with Babylon. Okay. Let's go to this one. We almost done. I don't want to hold you guys too long. Let's get Hebrews 10:39 real quick. Don't be romantic with Babylon. Babylon didn't call you. You got taken and brought to Babylon, right? This is Hebrews 10:39. It says, but we are not of them who draw back into perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of our soul, right? We are not of them. You don't want to be of them that draw back into perdition. People that go back into the world. Hebrews 6:6, it's impossible for them to come in the truth. and say if they never was in the truth. You going back like Mace, welcome back. People in the world, welcome back. I knew you wasn't gonna be in that truth that long. I know you missed it over here. Why go over there? It's like you in the movie, the music video, the Thriller, and y'all all dead. It's just a thriller, and y'all all dead. You gotta be with them that believe to the saving of the soul. When you in a dead state, you ain't saving nothing. Ain't nothing there. We endure because we belong here, right? Let me read this again. Let's get another piece of the lamb. Let's go into NLT real quick. It says, but we are not like those who turn away from the Most High to their own destruction. We are the faithful ones whose souls will be saved. Apostle Tahar was hitting it, how this man was talking. Let me go back to the point where he said what he said.
Oh, they were Air Force. I think it was the Air Force Academy or training camp. And he said, because this guy said, I want to fly jets. And Lou Gossip said, my grandmother want to fly jets. And then he said, why you here? Why you here? He said, you ain't got no friends. You got customers. Anyway, he got an Oscar for that too. He played the hell out of the drill sergeant. And he said, I ain't got nowhere else to go. I got nowhere else to go. Well, guess what? Why am I in Israel? Because I ain't got nowhere else to go. Where am I going to go? We're going to join, get with Sarnet and them and be a black conscious person? Hang out with Yaki? Let me do herbal shows with Yaki? No, this is where I'm supposed to be, man. I ain't got no place. What the fuck am I going to do doing something else? This is all I know. This is a part of me. Y'all can't get out of this. I'm going somewhere else. The Tahar, that's you, Elder Tahar. You know, Pastor Tahar.
Come on, man. It's nowhere else to go, man. It is nowhere else to go. When you get connected with this truth, it becomes a part of you. I know a lot of y'all watched the movie Avatar. You remember when in order for him to ride an animal, he had to connect his hair, and now it becomes a part of him. He can whistle, say something, a freaking code, and the animal will come. When you get in this truth, you start to get connected. St. John 15, if you abide in me, I abide in you. We're connected. This is an internet source, right? So if you are keeping the faith, enduring persecution, learning precept upon precept, line upon line, serving the sheep, waiting on the kingdom, you are exactly where you are supposed to be. This is why you want to be diligent daily, making yourself worthy unto Yahweh Shemel Shai. If you are a 2/3, it wasn't meant for you. But while right now we're in the motion, in the elect haven't fully been known, you should be trying your best to be of the worthy. Be diligent. Show that you fear the Lord by doing what he asked you to do. Okay? This truth is not a phase. It's not temporary. This ministry is not optional. This walk is not temporary. This is home until the kingdom comes. This ministry, this walk, this truth is your home until the kingdom come. Until his will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Till then, this is home. This is home. This is work. This is home. This is your resting place. This is your destination. And if it's not, kick rocks and keep it freaking moving, man. You want to be a part-time believer. You don't want to be a fervent believer in this thing, right? Hey, Lord willing, you get destroyed. And the same go for me if I ever start to feel lukewarm. I start to feel like, oh, this is too much pressure. I can't handle this. Oh, the Lord taking too long. Then go. You got two doors to get the hell up out of here. The front door or the back door. Or if some of y'all got a side door. And if the doors don't work, open the window and jump out. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemel Shai, who rules so well. And I want to double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well through the Spirit. Mighty Shalom to the hopeful elect, scattered four corners of the earth, teaching his word and believing in his word. Lord willing, as a whole, that you continue in sound doctrine. Shalom to the Akwaf, the sister of this faith and this truth. Lord willing, that you continue to pursue your lot. And Lord willing, through the power and the spirit of Yahweh Shem El Shai, this was an edifying lesson. And with that, shalom, shalom, abad, babal.